The Fortnite Chapter 6 trailer just got leaked, so we're going to jump straight into this and we're going to take a look at all the details. Before we jump into this, I will say I'm not going to be showing any video of the trailer. If you want to check out the trailer, you can click off this video, go watch it, and come back to this one because this is going to be like a more of a deep dive. I don't want to have any issues with copyright, but also I don't have any recording software that allows me to download video, from other, sources and put it into mine. I'm on PS5. I use a free editing software, so I had to finagle to get this to work, to be able to take screenshots of this on my PlayStation. If you're on PS5 and you use Share Factory, you know what I'm talking about. So the first image here, I don't know this, girl's name or the skin's name or whatever, but if you didn't watch my last video, I'll put the card at the top right of the screen and I'll also put it at the end of the video. But I seen her as far as the leaked image that was shown at the Battle Pass, and I completely skimmed over her because I wasn't super impressed with her skin. I was like, she was really far away and she was riding on like the fish glider and stuff, and I was like, I'm not even gonna worry about that because she's too far away. I was focused on all the other characters, but seeing her up close like this, I do like the hair, I do like the color. I'm not a fan of the outfit. It's a little bit too poofy for me. So hopefully they would have different editing styles for her, and I might actually rock her because she is pretty and she's got like the cool like flowy hair and stuff, which I do dig. And right here we got a closer look at Baymax, and he actually has a different edit style themed around like a samurai. Like, it's still reminiscent of his suit in Big Hero 6 because he had like that red plated armor with like the black and like the really dark purple, but now he has an edit style that makes him look like a samurai, and I actually dig it. That's really cool. And you can see he's on this new POI with all these trees and the moon in the background, and he's doing like this emote. It's like a punching martial arts training emote. So since this is themed around like Japan and stuff like that, we're definitely going to have a whole bunch of new emotes. And then right here you can see we got a closer view of both of these guys, and they're actually doing the fist bump thing from Big Hero 6 the movie. So this is definitely going to be an emote, and you can see he's in his classic getup, and you can also see a closer look at the girl from the start, and you can see they're in front of this new POI, and you got these little squishy like slurp baby things, and in the trailer you actually seen Baymax grab one from his back. So I don't know if that's gonna be like a grenade type thing, like a live slime bomb thing. I don't know if it'll do like splash damage or what it's gonna act like, but that's a closer look at that as well. And right here you can see Hope, and she's rolling on the ground while there's a bunch of explosions in the background. Again, sorry for the still images, this is probably the best I can do, but I thought this was interesting because this is adding new elements to the movement system. So what my predictions are with this is that they're going to add rolling to the movement to act more as like a parkour element. So, for example, if you're jumping off of a building from a tall height and you're going to take damage, you press like a certain button right before you hit the ground and you'll do a roll, and that will negate fall damage. And that makes it more of like a risk-reward thing. So, like, if you're not very good at the timing and stuff, you're going to hit the ground and you're going to take some damage. But I guarantee you there's going to be like some momentum-based stuff going on. Like, you can jump from a height after sprinting, do a roll, then run into a slide, and it'll keep your momentum going forward for maximum parkour. And again, we see Hope in her new skin, and she's doing this big jumping slamming attack with the new katana samurai sword mythic that we're getting. And this is the same one that we seen in that still image of the Battle Pass skins. It was the guy in red with the little demon baby on his back. That's what he was holding. So this is a completely new one, because if you watch the trailer, you'll see her actually swinging around like gameplay, and it acts totally different. It doesn't act like any sword that we've seen before. So this is a completely new thing, but once we get further in the trailer, you will see that it's the same thing. They brought back the old samurai sword from the other seasons where you could do like the charge attacks and stuff. Again, if you haven't seen my last video, I literally just posted it yesterday. I'll put the link to it at the end of this video, but I was just complaining about this sword, saying I hope they don't bring it back, but you know, there's 2 sets of swords, then it is what it is. I won't complain too much because there's a lot to unpack in this trailer, so I won't complain. And if you guys are hearing weird stuff in the background, I just let my cat in. It's cold outside, and this dude's like he's non-stop licking his asshole right now. So if you hear that's what it is. Get your mind out the gutter. But anyways, as you can see, clear as day, these guys are walking up to like this dojo, and on his hip you can see the old school sword, the one that you had to charge and you could use it for like movement and striking and stuff. This is the one I didn't really want to return, but it is what it is. But right here you can see him charging it up, and then boom, he like goes at the screen fighting this, you know, Mr. Negative demon from Spider-Man dude. And again, I apologize for the blurry images. It wouldn't let me put the video in 0.25 speed, so I had to take these really quick. But right here, it's a lot going on, but you can see these 2 guards on the left and the right that are probably going to act like the henchmen from all the other, you know, seasons. But right in the middle, the glowy demon bitch is actually like controlling this chaotic big mask claw dude, and clearly she's going to be a boss until we unlock her in the battle pass, so she's probably going to be further tiers down the road. But in the trailer, she's like, it's almost like she's being held up by strings, and then she starts like glowing this red, and then she'll like control this big demon thing. Like the only history I know is from Spider-Man. If you guys played Spider-Man on the, you know, PS4, the original Insomniac one, Mr. Negative goes in because his father used to tell stories about, you know, these demons, and it scared the shit out. This is Fortnite. Why am I talking about Spider-Man? And then right here, this is really blurry too, but this is actually an image of this dude teleporting. So I don't know what the mythics are gonna be, but in the trailer he straight up puts on this mask, and then you hit a button and he literally teleports like 20 feet in front of himself. So I don't know how that's gonna work, but that could be really glitchy in the game, so I'm curious on how they're gonna pull that off, because I don't know if you'll be able to like clip into walls and stuff, or that would get you killed. But people that play builds, ew. I could see people abusing that, trying to teleport inside of people's builds, unless if you run into a wall, they make it so you just ram into the wall. That'd probably be better. It's probably good for like closing the distance, but if they make it so you can teleport inside of people's builds, I know that's gonna make people rage, dude. And I actually have a theory for these masks. So in the trailer we've seen you can teleport, and then you can also use like fireballs, like some Avatar shit. So I'm guessing whenever you activate your mythic, it puts on a mask, and it probably has like a cooldown of like 10 seconds. So for this one, you're gonna put on a mask and you're gonna get like some Human Torch, you know, Super Mario Bro, fireballs type stuff. So right here you can see in the trailer, you're just throwing these fireballs, and they have these explosions. We don't know what the damage numbers are, of course, but I'm gonna just assume that these are gonna act a lot like the Avatar collab, but it might just be, you know, projectiles. It might not be, you know, combat based. But this is literally like a trailer that's only maybe a minute, maybe minute 10 seconds long, so we'll just have to wait and see. We literally only have like a couple more days and we'll be able to get into it. So this part of the trailer was super interesting for me as well, because not only do we have rolling added to the movement, but now we have like wall jumps. So I don't know if there's going to be wall running, but as you've seen in the trailer, the dude runs and kicks off one wall, kicks off the other one, and keeps going. So we don't know if it's going to be like straight up like Call of Duty, like wall running, you know, but you can definitely do like wall hopping. So I could see people utilizing that, going like Matrix mode, dodging, you know, bullets and just going pop, pop. So that ought to be really cool too. And then we got this Avengers Assemble moment. We got everybody all together. So of course we got Hope on the far left using the new sword. We got the dude in the middle using the firebending stuff. The smoky black smoke guy, I don't know what's going on with him, but then we got the cat in the blue and white hoodie using the old school charge sword, and they're actually fighting a boss that's like 15 feet tall. He's the guy that I talked about in my last video with the hat. I just didn't get a picture of it, but the dude's got like a big ass club too. And then the final shot of the trailer, clearly this is like an Easter egg to the Godzilla movie. I think it was the very first one where he shows up and all the people are freaking out going, oh my god, and they're looking outside of the building, and then you see Godzilla's big ass feet walking through the city, about to fuck shit up. That's really cool. And then clearly we have the shot going up his back, and like his spikes are glowing on his back because he's charging up that big, you know, heat breath, and it just, you know, just fucking goes in. And then we got him looking over the city, and then we got a final shot of like a ground view looking up, showing how massive he is. Now, this might be a wild theory. Just hear me out. What if you might not be able to get him as a playable skin, but what if they made it like how they did with Doctor Doom, and you go to a specific spot and you know, unlock something, you grab a mythic, or you unlock a chest or something. You go through some trial and you turn into Godzilla for the rest of the match. Imagine that shit. Like midway through the season, they do a big update and they're just pushing Godzilla, Godzilla, Godzilla. And I don't know how they'd get that to work. I don't know if they could. It might be a stretch. It might be a stretch. But imagine you get teleported in the sky and you turn into Godzilla, who's like 1,000 feet tall. You know, all your weapons are wiped. You don't have none of that. All you got is like stomp moves and like your heat breath, and you're just, I mean, nobody would be able to kill you. I mean, obviously, I think it's a little far-fetched. It's probably just gonna be like a live event, or he just might be walking around the POIs and stuff like that. But I think it's probably going to be like the mech versus monster event where you've seen them go on. That's probably how it's going to end. So that's probably what's going to happen. I don't know. Might be far-fetched. I don't know. But that is going to do it for this deep dive. Let me know in the comments, guys. Seriously, get a conversation going down there. What do you think of the new POIs? What do you think of the skins? And what do you think of the new gameplay? I didn't know a trailer was going to drop, dude, because I literally just posted yesterday. Now I got to edit this and post this pretty much immediately because everybody's going to be talking about it. So get a conversation going in the comments. What do you guys think of the skins? What do you guys think of the new like map locations? What do you think about Godzilla? Do you think the theory's far-fetched, or do you think never know? You know what I'm saying? But biggest thing for me, what do you guys think of the movement? Rolling. And now we have like wall jumping and stuff. Now it was rumored that they were going to start adding like prone to the game where you can lay on your stomach and stuff. Dude, I would get so pissed on that because you just have snipers camping. Snipers already camping. Now it's going to be bad. I'm excited for this. We're going to have to see. I'm going to definitely be checking out this season. We're going to be buying the Battle Pass 100%. And we're going to be playing some Fortnite. So, yeah, drop it down in the comments. Let me know. Please like and subscribe, all that jazz. Check out the Discord if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in Chapter 6. Deuces!